So, in our last explainer, we talked all about that protective outer shell of the Cancer personality. Now, we're going deeper. We're going beneath the surface to understand the powerful currents that are really, truly driving them.
That's right. This is part 2 of our 3-part journey. We're moving past that tough exterior to explore the very soul of Cancer.
And this brings us to a huge question. What is it that anchors them? What is that unshakable center that everything else grows from? Well, let's find out together.
Okay, let's start with their 5th core trait, home. Now, for a Cancer, this idea is absolutely everything, but it probably means something much, much deeper than you think.
First thing you have to understand is that home has nothing to do with an address or 4 walls and a roof. For Cancer, home isn't a place you can find on a map. It's a feeling, an internal sense of complete and total belonging.
Let's think about it this way. Home is that one smell from the kitchen that takes you right back to being a kid. It's sitting at a family table and still feeling the presence of those who aren't there anymore. And maybe most importantly, when the world gets too loud, too fast, too cruel, home is the one single place where you can take off every single mask and just breathe. And this gets to the absolute heart of it. This need for a sanctuary, it isn't a weakness. Not at all. It's the foundation. It's the solid ground that all their strength, all their creativity, and all their love grows from. I mean, think about it. Nothing can grow without ground.
You know that deep need for a safe foundation? It leads us directly into their 6th trait, the Great Mother. And this is so fascinating. Before this sign was ever called the crab, it had this ancient, powerful, archetypical name.
Now, it's really important to get this right. This has absolutely nothing to do with gender. An archetype is a universal pattern of energy. In this case, it's the primordial instinct to nurture, to protect, and to help life flourish. It's an energy that can exist in anyone.
And this energy works with a really simple 2-step instinct. Step 1 is always self-preservation. Make your own shell strong. But step 2, which is just as automatic, is to immediately extend that shield to protect anyone or anything near you that seems vulnerable. And this creates a really interesting effect. Cancers often find that people who need help just show up in their lives. It's like they're drawn in, as if a silent signal is broadcasting that this is a safe place to be. It's why their plants seem to grow faster, why they just have this healing presence about them. Life force literally radiates from them.
But, and this is so important, there's a critical warning that comes with this gift. This work is sacred, it's essential, but it costs something. The energy they pour into others has to be refilled. Because here's the bottom line. A healer who never takes the time to heal herself will eventually have nothing left to give.
So that nurturing energy has to come out somehow, right? Well, it finds its most common and maybe its most powerful expression in their 7th trait. Food is love. For Cancer, food is the primary language of caring. The protocol is simple. It's unbreakable. If you show up at their door looking upset, a Cancer will not ask you what's wrong. Nope, they will feed you. Only after you've eaten, after you're safe and grounded, will they even think about asking what's on your mind. It is always, always in that order.
The logic is airtight. Food equals safety. Safety equals love. And because of that equation, wasting food can feel like a deep personal crime. So, when a Cancer cooks for you, please understand it is a profound declaration. It's them showing you how much they care. And if they stop cooking for you, oh, that is a 5-alarm fire. That means something is deeply, fundamentally broken in the relationship.
Because at the end of the day, for Cancer, food is not just food. It's not just about sustenance. It's a whole language of its own. It's the only language they can speak when words just aren't big enough to say what they need to say.
Okay, this all leads us to our final trait for this session, and it's probably the one that people miss the most. Trait number 8, the quiet cardinal. This is where we uncover Cancer's hidden superpower. So here's something that most horoscopes just gloss over. Cancer is a cardinal sign. You know who else is a cardinal sign? Ambitious Aries, diplomatic Libra, and powerhouse Capricorn. And what do all cardinal signs have in common? They initiate, they start things, they lead. But, and this is the key, their leadership style is totally different. While other leaders might be shouting from the front, fighting for their position, Cancer leads gently from behind. They don't have to fight for power, because through all that care and nurturing, they've already made themselves essential. They lead by listening, by making everyone feel safe, by creating that solid foundation for the group. And this right here, this is the core of their incredible strength.
Their power isn't something they seize through force or demand. No, it is given to them. It's willingly offered by the very people who depend on them, who trust them, who feel safe under their care. And honestly, that's the only kind of power that truly lasts.
So it leaves us with this final thought to chew on. If the real, lasting power in this world isn't the kind you take, but the kind you are freely given, well, what does that say about who the true leaders really are?